Today on this video, we're really going to be just breaking down different scenarios. I got some outfit ideas for you guys because in order for these characters to come alive, you have to dress the part, you have to have the props. So we're going to be specifically deep diving into different scenarios that you and your partner can try. Hey lovelies, it's your girl Candace. I'm here with Confidential Talk, and I'm going to be talking to you guys today about how to spice things up in your relationship with some sensual role playing. Role playing is a creative and engaging way for you and your partner to unlock your desires and fantasies in a playful and safe space. It's not just about dressing up, it's about embodying a character and creating a story and making it come to life. It can be very thrilling and sexy for you and your partner. Today on this video, we're really going to be just breaking down different scenarios. I got some outfit ideas for you guys because in order for these characters to come alive, you have to dress the part, you have to have the props. So we're going to be specifically deep diving into different scenarios that you and your partner can try. But if you want like a more in-depth version of role playing and talking about it, I do have a blog on my website at confidentialtalk.com. You guys need to go check that out. It's a step-by-step guide for you guys that's going to really break down role playing. I actually have the links over there on the blog too for you guys to check out some of these costumes and outfit ideas. So please check that out. The link will be down in the description for you. But let's get into these scenarios. The first scenario is the detective and the suspect. I had to make this my number one because the outfit that I picked out for this, y'all, is fire. I absolutely love it. It's super sexy and I'm actually getting it myself. So I'm gonna have to come back, remember and come back and let y'all know how it fits and everything. But I love the outfit choice. I actually have something for the men, so make sure y'all check that out on my blog. Remember, it's down in the description. But I love this. Honestly, when I think of the detective, the sexy detective and suspect scenario, I automatically go to Beyonce's music video, Dance for You. Y'all remember that? Tonight I'm gonna dance for you. Oh, oh, oh. Like, that video was so sexy. You saw him sit back and watch Beyonce while she, had something sexy on and dance for him. It was just such a sexy scene. But of course, with the role playing, you want to actually be the detective. You actually want to be the suspect. You want to, as a detective, interrogate the suspect and get information out of them and, threaten them with some pleasure if they don't comply, they don't give you the information you need. The next scenario is the master and the serving maid. This one's really easy because you definitely can use the props from like around the house, a Swiffer, dustpan, broom, a vacuum. So you don't have to go out and necessarily buy props, but I got y'all on the outfits. I got a couple of cute maid outfits where, you can be doing the stuff around the house and potentially get yelled at by your boss. So there's so many different ways that you could play out this scenario. Be creative, have fun with it, communicate with your partner at first and maybe talk about what angle you want to go at, so you guys are both on the same page of what characters you're to play into. But once you get into that character, stay in that character, because that's what's really going to make this be amazing and sexy and spicy. If you really take building the character and being in character, if you take it serious. So play into the character, have fun with it, and be a little naughty serving maid for your man. I got both of these sexy outfits over here all on Amazon. Definitely check out my Amazon storefront. I actually have a huge list of all the costumes, maybe even a couple of props as well too, for you guys to check out. But for the serving maid, these were like my favorite two that stood out, that had good ratings. So make sure you guys check these out before the prices go up for Halloween. You gotta check these outfits. All these outfits most likely will get more expensive during the Halloween season because it is right around the corner. So some of this stuff is really on sale, so I definitely will take advantage sooner than later. The next scenario is doctor and patient. Oh my god, this one's so fun. This one's super fun. Of course, I got you on a couple of outfits. They're more like scrubs, but you really need the props. You need like the doctor stuff, y'all. I know I sound crazy. I don't know what the stuff is called, but I do have a kit here for y'all. The scrubs, you can even get like a lab coat Oh, I got this really cute nurse outfit. So actually the doctor's outfit and the nurse outfit kind of like go hand in hand. They're like really matchy. I had to put these two together. I thought it was super cute. But you know, one being the patient, one being a nurse or the doctor. Play into your roles, have fun with it. Or you can be the doctor and the naughty nurse, and you guys have an affair, you know, in the doctor's room or the doctor's office. So again, these scenarios can be played out however you want the characters to be, as long as you just pick the character and stick to it. I promise you, it's gonna be so fun for you and your partner. The next scenario is the teacher and the students. I got the schoolgirl outfits, y'all. Now you can pretty much create the whole scene of like a classroom. I know everybody have a desk in their home. You can create it, like, you know, get the apple, get the school supply stuff on the table, get the schoolgirl outfit on. I got a couple right here I can show you guys that are super cute and on Amazon. And you know, the whoever decides to be the teacher can kind of like, you know, dress more professionally, and you know, maybe have a ruler and just, you know, take control of the class. You know, the student is not doing their homework or not doing the work that you gave them, then you're gonna have to give them a little punishment. Next scenario is the boss and the employee. Again, kind of do as you will with that. I really don't have any like outfits that I have picked out for that. You can use like the serving maid. It kind of like is similar to like the master and the serving maid, but it could be a different type of boss and employee type of relationship. It can be a different, you know, corporation or environment. It doesn't necessarily have to be a serving maid. It could be shoot, I don't know, just a regular worker. It's the boss. So you guys create that however you like, with like with your own clothes, you know, dressing up a certain way, creating an atmosphere of whatever like job that you guys want to be at. So the boss employee, that is literally what you make of it. Okay, the next one is the stranger encounter, and I have to say that I actually really like this one. What I'm going to be talking about on my blog is pretty much you going to like a bar or a club and pretending like you don't know each other. It's your first rodeo. You guys are just like flirting. You're gonna have this one night stand. But I don't know about you guys, but like one of my favorite porns is like, you know, where you have like the stranger peeping in your window and you're like, oh, come on in, and then you get freaky and it's like just this random person. Like, y'all, okay, I feel like that's something that you could do at home. It could be really fun. Like, I feel like being playful out and about, like you don't know your partner and like pretend like you know each other, that's really fun. But to take the spice to a new level, the next scenario is the massage therapist and the client. This is also a popular porn too, but you know, everyone loves a nice massage. This could be something very relaxing and very intimate for you and your partner. Definitely still being character, playing to the roles, but actually being able to touch and massage and give your, you know, your partner a happy ending. And it will really entice the foreplay. I think this is a really good foreplay scenario where it's very hands-on. You're touching each other, you're massaging each other, and you can get something out of it before you guys get intimate. I love this one. The next one is Cowgirl and Cowboy, and this is for my, you know, my cowboy and cowgirl fans. I have some cute outfits, of course. I have a cute cowgirl outfit, and I have like the stuff, the props and stuff like that that could go with the cowboy outfit. But you can, a lot of y'all already have your cowboy hat and boots at home, so you can whip those out. Your, you know, ripped jeans and, you know, your tie, you know, your plaid shirt that you can tie up. You can actually create this outfit at home. You don't have to go and get a costume, but of course I got y'all in the costume. I thought this was super cute. But yeah, playing out the scenario of being the cowboy and cowgirl off in the sunset together to do crime together or to save people, or I don't know. I'm not, you know, I don't know much about being a cowgirl or a cowboy. I love the aesthetic though. My last scenario is cops and robbers. Now I will say I got some outfits for this too, but it kind of goes back to like the kind of like the scenario with the stranger encounter. So like, say if you have somebody like peeping out your window and they break in, and you know, they're trying to like steal your stuff, and they're like, they could just take advantage of you, okay? Like, it could be that scenario too, but also you can be the police officer and, you know, be chasing down the robbers that just came and robbed the house, or, you know, or they could be the police officer, you could be the robber. I have all that here on the blog as well for you too, so make sure you check out those outfits and those props. But you can really spice that up in different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be you being a police officer and they're being a robber. They could just be robbing you and take advantage of you in the process. And oh, you don't want it, but you do. So it make things sexy. There are so many different type of scenarios, guys. This is just the beginning of the list. It's nine different type of scenarios, but you can do so much with role playing. So if I didn't list any scenarios that you absolutely love or tried before with your partner, list them down in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about role playing and what we like, what we don't like. Always create a safe word, and, you know, communicate with your partner about boundaries and what you're willing to do and not do, because sometimes these characters can get a little bit, you know, risque or rough, and we definitely want to make sure we have consent always. So if you for instance, the whole breaking in the house, taking advantage of the lonely housewife, if you're doing something like that, you want to make sure that the person doesn't go too far and be too rough. So, you know, making sure you have safe words, or making sure that you guys have boundaries, and you know what's too aggressive and what's not, you know, be more aggressive. You know, just make sure you guys are on the same page. That's super important to role playing, because, you know, they could be thinking that you're just getting into it and you're role playing, but in reality you're like, dude, like, you've gone too far. So have those conversations prior to dressing up, so you don't have to go left. You don't want to ruin a good evening, making things awkward, and potentially, you know, ruining stuff for the future. So have those conversations and, you know, have fun with this, guys. This is a really good way to spice things up, especially if you've been with your partner for a long time and you kind of in the routine of doing the same things. You're like, wow, what can I do other than just wear lingerie to make things different? Okay, ditch the lingerie and dress up in the cowgirl outfit, period. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you guys, again, check out my blog on confidentialtalk.com. I have the link in the description box for you guys. I really break all this stuff down. I have the links to all the outfits over there, and of course I have your adult toys, and a really good way to spice things up as well too in your relationship by adding the Licking Lily or the rose toy to, you know, the bedroom with you guys. That is a really good way to spice things up and to enhance your orgasms. And of course use lube. I have great lube options on my website. The Sliquid, I live by it. I talk about it all the time. Of course, I have my own water-based lubricant called Slippery When Wet, but I literally love the Sliquid hybrid lubricant right now, because the Sliquid is so it has so many great benefits, and I've talked about this in a lot of my videos. But Sliquid is a great hybrid lubricant, easy cleanup. It has just a lot of good elements of water-based lubricants and silicone-based lubricants all in one. So definitely check out the Sliquid on my website. Really helps. There's nothing wrong with, you know, making things wetter. Okay, lubricant is to make sex greater. It's not to shame anybody on anything. Okay, it's just to make sex greater. Okay, period. All right, so make sure you guys check that out on my website, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.